Good morning to you, good morning to you. We're all in our places with sun shining faces. Oh, this is the way to have a good day. Hello, my sweet students. Welcome to another week of music class. I am so excited to be here with all of you. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having fun and staying safe. We have a fun little Halloween song to sing today. We have another spooky Bach piece to listen to, some rhythm, and of course, some scales. So let's get started by singing through our yes, now we have two scales. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Very good. And then we move on to our major triad. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. Excellent. Then we add that top do and we get our major arpeggio. Let's do it. Do, mi, sol, do, sol, mi, do. Beautiful job. So last week we learned about our minor scale. That's the one that's a little bit more Halloweenish. It's a little bit more somber, and it starts on La. And we go la to la. Our scales always start and end on the same note. For our minor scale, it's la. So let's give it a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Very good. So that one's a little bit newer. So let's give it a shot one more time, okay? Starting on la. 1, 2, ready, go. La, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Good job, my friends. So just like we have a major triad, we also have a minor triad. And our minor triad is going to be la, do, mi. La, do, mi, do, la. And it sounds like this. La, do, mi, do, la. It's a little bit creepy. I like it. So let's give that a shot. 1, 2, ready, go. La, do, mi, do, la. Very good. One more time just to really lock it in there. Ready, go. La, do, mi, do, la. Very good, my friends. Next week we'll add a minor arpeggio. You guys are doing so well. Let's take a look at our song for this week. Okay, so today we have a really fun kiddo song called Witch's Brew. And it's about all the kind of gross, icky things that a witch might put in her witch's potion to make something magical. Okay, so we've got things like floor tacks and purple paint and fingernails and spider webs, all kinds of fun stuff. So I think you guys are really gonna like it. We're gonna sing the whole song, which is a little bit unusual for us, and I just can't wait. So let's take a look. Okay, so here's our first set of lyrics. We're gonna talk about all the things that go into our witch's brew. We got our cute little witches at the bottom making their potions, so let's join them, okay? I'm gonna sing a line and you sing it back to me. Dead leaf seaweed, rotten eggs too, stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam, kazoo. Very good, and that's our first set of lyrics. We're going through it so quick, and we're gonna try it all together, and feel free to start casting your potions, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Dead leaves, seaweed, rotten eggs too, stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam, kazoo. Very good. So our next set of words are going to be very similar with just a little surprise at the end, okay? Spider web, moldy bread, mucky mud too, stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam, kazoo. Ooh, my witch's brew. Ooh, what's it gonna do to you? And then you're gonna go, boo! Try it. Very good. So, let's take that set of lyrics all together from Spiderweb Moldy Bread. And let's see how it goes, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Spiderweb, moldy bread, mucky mud too, stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam, kazoo. Ooh, my witch's brew. Ooh, what's it gonna do to you? Boo! Very good. All right, so now you know all the material that is in the melody. You guys know all the notes. We just have a couple of extra things that we need to put into our witch's brew. So now we've got floor wax thumbtacks. Floor wax thumbtacks, purple paint too. And then the next part you know. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam, kazoo. So let's try this set of lyrics and then we'll move on to the next one. We're moving through it super quick because I know you guys got it, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Floor wax, thumbtacks, purple paint too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Excellent. Then we've got fingernails, lunch pails. Ready? Fingernails, lunch pails. Apple cores too. And then you know everything else. So let's try this set. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Fingernails, lunch pails, apple cores too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Ooh, my witch's brew. Ooh, what's it gonna do to you? Boo! Very good. And then we are on our last set, so there's just like a few more words you need to know. We're gonna do wrinkled prunes, mushrooms. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. Wrinkled prunes, mushrooms. Motor oil too. And then we're gonna do it just like before, except at the end, we're gonna say I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo 2 times. Okay? So let's try this, and then we're ready to try the whole song all together, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Wrinkled prunes, mushrooms, motor oil too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. All right, excellent job, you guys. Start thinking about what you might put into your witch's brew to make a potion. I don't know what maybe I'd put in. Maybe some pieces of music, some pencils, I don't know. So think about that. Have so much fun with this song. I'm going to be playing the piano, so I won't be doing any moves with you. But feel free to do any kind of magic moves that you want, okay? And let's just have so much fun. This song is such a riot, and let's give it a shot. Okay, so right before we start, you're going to hear this. And then it'll be your turn. You're going to hear it a couple of times throughout the piece. It's just a little interlude to get us in the mood and transition us from set of words to set of words smoothly. But I just wanted to give you a heads up so that you didn't come in singing all beautifully and then be like, what? Miss Olivia never told us that there was going to be any extra music. So I'm telling you now, okay? So have so much fun. Show me your best spells and potions and witch's brews. It's going to be so wonderful. Let's get started. Dead leaves, seaweed, rotten eggs too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Spiderweb, moldy bread, mucky mud too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Ooh, my witch's brew. Ooh, what's it gonna do to you? Boo! Floor wax, thumbtacks, purple paint too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Fingernails, lunch pails, apple cores too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Ooh, my witch's brew. Ooh, what's it gonna do to you? Boo! Wrinkled prunes, mushrooms, motor oils too. Stir them in my witch's brew. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. I got magic, alakazam-a-kazoo. Yay! Bravo, my friends. Good job. I know that song's a little bit longer than we usually sing. You did so wonderfully. That is great. I hope you had fun with that song. I hope you were thinking about all the things you could put in your witch's brew. And that is all we are going to do with that song for today. So let's move on to our rhythm. Okay, so here are all the rhythms we've learned so far. Let's do our little reviews so we keep it all fresh in our brains. So we started with our quarter note, our low plaque note that gets the stem up, and our quarter note gets one beat. Can you clap some quarter notes with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Then we have our half note, which looks like a quarter note that we didn't color in, and our half note gets 2 beats. Can you clap half notes with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. And then we have our dotted half note, our half note with a dot, and that gets 3 beats. Can you clap a dotted half note and then a quarter note with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And then to round it all out, we have our whole note. And our whole note gets 4 whole beats. Can you clap a whole note with me? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Excellent. So then we've also been talking about our treble clef, which is our little squiggle that we see at the beginning of our pieces. So our treble clef is also sometimes called, I hope you know where I'm going with this, the G clef, because it shows us where the G is going to be at the end of the treble clef's little swivel. So going up our lines, which we learned last week, we have E, G, B, D, and F as our notes, and we remember those by every good boy does fine. Excellent. So after that, we learned that G is so in our major scale for now. I also want to add a different one today. So our G is so. The line below that is E, and that would be our mi in our music, in our major scale. So today, instead of just singing our rhythm all on one note, we're going to switch between those 2 notes. So you might hear so, mi, so, or something like that. So it's getting a little trickier, and we're getting closer to reading like a whole song from our staff. So let's take a look at our rhythm, and then once we feel good about our rhythm, we're going to add in some notes. I'm excited. All right, here is our rhythm. So I'm going to clap some of it to you, and then you're going to clap it back. You know the drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So now we're going to try that whole first line. Now start looking over the line as we're going through it and seeing which notes are on that G line and which notes are on that E line. So which notes are going to be so and which notes are going to be me. All right, let's try the first line. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And then we move on to our second line. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. So now let's take it all from that second line. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. So now let's try it all from the top, just clapping it through, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So now, my friends, it is time for us to put in our solfege. So we have so and we have me. So just to get used to that, why don't you go so, mi, so, mi, so, mi. Ready? Let's do it together. So, mi, so, mi, so, mi. So remember, the notes that are on our higher line are going to be so, and the notes that are on our lower line are going to be me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to teach you it on the solfege instead. So I'm going to keep all that good rhythm, but I'm going to be showing you the solfege, and you're going to repeat after me, okay? I think we should do it 2 measures at a time, so it'll be a little longer, but you guys know it pretty well now, so we can speed it up a little, okay? Here we go. So, mi, so. Now you try. Very good. Now, so, mi, so, mi, so, so, mi. Good. Now we're on that second line. So, mi, so, so, so. Good. So, mi, so, so, mi, mi. Excellent. So now you might be feeling how you have to keep that rhythm in mind, but you're also singing through it lovely and beautifully. So let's try that together. The way I like to do it is I like to do my solfege in one hand and I like to keep a steady beat. If that's a little too confusing for you, you can feel free to clap through the rhythm as you're singing or just do the solfege, okay? Whatever works for you. You might find it easier if you feel more comfortable with your rhythm to do the solfege, or if you feel more comfortable with your solfege to do the rhythm. So acknowledge the part that you struggle more with, and I think you'll have more success on this, okay? Let's give it a shot. All right, 1, 2, ready, go. sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, 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 mi. That is a wonderful job, you guys. That is not easy. So, because we did something kind of tricky today, I want to reward you with some instrument time. So, just like we did a few weeks ago, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Teachers, if you need more, feel free to pause it and wait. And I want you to find something with your parents' permission that could be used as an instrument. I am going to be using 2 pens, clacking them together. Okay? So something like that works just fine. If all you have is a pencil, feel free to use that. Okay? Go find something that can be used as an instrument with your grown-ups' permission. All right, go. All right, boom, I am ready. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. We're gonna try this. We're gonna keep our solfege the same, but we are going to keep a steady beat with our instruments first, okay? So you're clapping every single beat with your instrument, but you're singing the rhythm that we've been learning, okay? And then the next time we do it, we'll tap the rhythm also with our instruments. But this time we're just gonna keep a steady beat, all right? Steady beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, sol, mi, sol, 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 mi, sol, sol, mi, mi. Excellent job. So this time I want you to try and tap the beat that you are singing. So you're gonna go sol, mi, sol. Got it? All right, let's give it a shot. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, sol, mi, sol, sol, mi, sol, mi, sol, 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 mi, sol, sol, mi, mi. All right, very good, my friends. Go ahead and put your instruments away. That is all the rhythm we are going to be doing for today. And it is now time for my very favorite part of the class, and that is our composer of the month. Okay, so we have been learning all about Johann Sebastian Bach. He lived from 1685 to 1750 in a country called Germany, so he was German. And because he lived during that time period, we call that time period the Baroque era. And he was a very talented organist. He was really, really good at the violin, and he was an excellent singer because he had sung in a lot of choirs growing up. And he even was a very skilled conductor for both orchestra and choirs. He loved conducting. Our conductor is that person who stands in front and waves their hands to the rhythm. They're doing a lot more than that, but that's what it looks like. We've seen them in a lot of our videos. So Bach was also a very good conductor. So he really did it all when it came to music. And part of that is probably that Bach came from a very, very musical family. So he was an 8th generation musician. And what that means is that not only was Bach a very good musician, his dad was a musician, His grandpa was a musician all the way back to his great, 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 great grandparents were musicians. So we have a musical family, so music's always being played throughout the household. And that's part of what made Bach so good at music. So if you have parents that are always playing music for you or singing along with you in the car or whatever it may be, make sure you thank them because they are helping you to become wonderful musicians. Today we are going to be looking at a piece called Fugue in G minor. So that might be a new word for most of you, fugue, F-U-G-U-E. It's pronounced fugue, not fugu or something like that. And it is in G minor, so that means that we have a minor scale starting on G. That is the scale that's going to be the basis of our piece today. This piece is for solo organ. An organ is that instrument that you see on the side of your screen. It kind of looks like a teensy tiny piano, but there's all of these pipes. So going up, all of those pipes are also a part of the instrument. And there are even more pipes behind those pipes. So don't think of it as like a wall of pipes. What you really need to think of it as like a room of pipes underneath it. So it's a really, really cool instrument. You can see them in a lot of churches. And this organ is going to play the entire piece for us. A fugue is usually characterized by having 4 lines of melody. It's kind of like a round in that way, where you're going to hear one line come in first, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. But they're not going to stay together. So they're not only going to play the same thing. After they play their first opening line, they're going to start interweaving and doing crazy things with each other. In that way, the fugue is very complex, but don't worry, I got you. All of the lines that you hear are going to start like this. Dun 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 da da dun 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 da 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 da. And then they are going to change into something different. But I want you to start listening for each of those different melody lines because they're all going to start like this. La, mi, do. So I want you to listen for bum, 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 la, mi, do. And you are going to hear it 4 times as each of those 4 voices, those 4 melody lines come together. Okay, so let's get started. All right, my friends, I am so excited for you to hear this piece. It's kind of spooky Halloween with the organ and the setting that the organ's in. It's a really cool kind of Halloween instrument. It's not scary, it's just kind of like, a little bit spooky. And we have one organist playing this entire piece, which I still can't believe. So I said that there were going to be 4 melody lines. One is going to be in his right hand. The next is also going to be in his right hand. So he's playing 2 melodies with one hand. Then there's going to be one in his left hand. And then, this is a special part about the organ, the 4th melody line is going to be in his feet with the pedals underneath the organ. So a lot is going on here. He is a tremendous, very talented player. And I can't wait for you to experience this piece. We're going to listen to the whole thing. It's about 3 minutes. So sit tight. You can close your eyes if you want to feel a little spooky. And without further ado, Fugue in G minor. right, my wonderful, wonderful students. I hope you enjoyed that piece. I think it's such a fun one and so incredibly impressive. And I hope you were able to hear those little voices coming in. Bum, 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 as we went through. Props to you if you did. All right, I had so much fun with you today. We have one more week with our composer. I think I saved the best piece for last for Halloween week. And I can't wait to see you then when we have so many more fun things planned. But for today, that is all we have time for. So let's say goodbye by singing our goodbye song together. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye-bye, butterfly. I'll see you again next time. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Bye-bye, butterfly. I'll see you again next time. I'll see you again next time.